Hey guys, you're the home team.
Luca, yell at your dad.
This side. Turn around. I mean, 6 o'clock, visitor Predators. That's why I set up here. So I don't think Aiden's going to be able to get over there.
What's that?
I don't think Aiden will be able to get over there. I don't know if he can walk around or not. He ain't going on the ice.
Looks like he might be able to get over.
Find out.
Did they walk across?
I don't think so.
Man, I feel like we've been here.
I don't think I have.
Are we live?
Yeah. Got 6 watching. Right. While we wait till he's done. 1 second, we'll get started.
What's the path?
Ready whenever you are.
Okay.
Another early start.
Why not? Why not late?
Baseball's always late.
It's fine.
Hockey apparently is early. Great. Right about early start.
Why not? Welcome everybody. Second half of the Caps doubleheader for you this Friday. We're going to have 6 o'clock earlier. Caps wearing their home whites, as is the tradition, and all somehow all youth hockey tournaments home whites.
Yeah. Ready to take the ice here. There you go. Taking on the Pittsburgh Predators today. So pretty early in the season, but I did a little background check on Pittsburgh. First of all, they won this morning. Beat OBJ 14U, 11 AA, whatever. 7-2. Decent. Actually, I think but yeah, the Predators are coming off a 7-2 win.
Oh, hey, I'm getting audio.
Let me just reset it. Problem before?
I don't know. Mike Lai, how does that sound?
Might take a second for real time to catch up to him. We're on a tape delay here.
Yeah, let us know out there if you're hearing us through the mics or if you're hearing us through the headsets. I wonder if it's the interface here.
Shouldn't be. We've done it before.
Okay, said it sounds good now.
All right. Thanks,
Perfect.
Mike. Appreciate the feedback from home. Just so you know, Mike and Chris, all I did was unplug it and plug it back in.
Well done. And they said the Nintendo trick wouldn't work for the rest of your life.
I did not blow in it.
Okay, so as we were saying, Pittsburgh Predators won this morning 7-2 against the CCYHA team that the boys had played earlier in the year. So I think that might be one of the only common opponents. But I think, you know, odds-on favorite, Pittsburgh is probably the odds-on favorite to win the tournament.
Yeah, you don't, and you know, to get in the top 8, you don't have to win all 3 because out of 20 teams, it's, I think, impossible for 8 teams to have to go 3-0.
Yeah.
You had made a pretty bold prediction that you could go 1-1-1 and make it. I think keeping this one close for the goal differential, should it come down to ties, and it likely would, is going to be the most important thing here.
Yeah.
So, goal protection, we should have Braden Racer coming in really hot.
Okay.
Based on him messaging us.
So getting a request from home update on the Mavs game. So I was watching first couple minutes. It was 0-0. Mavs were just going on the penalty kill against Arizona. So that'll be one to watch. I might run over during intermission and see if I can get a score.
So
I think Matt Larson's going to be joining us here. Him and Micah are up here for a tournament. Micah Larson,
former Caps player. It's a who's who of Columbus up here. That was just
really,
Jason Loffman saying hi. They're with the Thunderbirds. I've talked to Johnny Cash a few times. They're up here, obviously, with them.
The singer or the grandpa?
The grandpa.
Okay.
Mavs, you just said. Caps Blue are up here. There's some team we saw in the hotel that looked like a Blue Jackets team from, obviously, Columbus. Not sure the age. Probably not our division. But
there are a couple. There is at least one OBJ team here. One of the AAA teams is here. I've seen the more than one shirt. So officials are here. We can see them. Luca Fink will be behind the pipes, or between the pipes. Hopefully not behind the pipes this evening. Jaden Santan having a birthday performance for the ages.
Yeah, only gave up 1 goal, and that was a very, very deep, high-angle goal that the shooter took and got that one, but very good performance. Probably upper 20s in saves, right?
Yeah, we talked to Derek, and he said 35 saves.
Okay.
So 35 saves on 36 shots with one absolutely stunner of a save toward the end of the game there.
So I'm not seeing Racer.
Racer's
yet,
not here.
But he asked what jersey color we were within the last 5 minutes.
So if you weren't able to join us game 1, Caps are skating with the short bench this tournament, and especially the first 2 games. Braden Racer is a diligent student, finishing up his coursework today. So he'll be hopefully back up at some point during this game. And then Caleb Letestu will be joining them coming off his 8th grade trip.
And then down 2 injured players.
Yep.
Wes and Aiden out. Looks like Aiden did make it to the bench, and I didn't see him on the ice, so there must be a pathway over there.
Yeah, we're all good.
Are Thunderbirds in our division?
Thunderbirds are in our division.
Okay.
Yeah,
You've done way more. I looked, but I must have glossed over seeing them.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, it's CCYHA Westling is up here. Mavericks are up here. Thunderbirds, the boys. I think that's the only Columbus. I mean, there's really only EDP would be the only other team to be up here, and apparently they didn't get the memo about the Columbus Invitational up here. Okay, so Caps are going to start this off. Looks like we're going to have Mason Lai start at center. Boomer looks like he's hanging out, so he'll be joining Mason. I would imagine Hayden Mast will be on his wing. Ruben Wallace and Mitchell Booms will be the defensive pairing to start out. And Luca Fink between the pipes. 15 minutes on the clock, starting about 5 minutes early here on the East Coast and really all around the world. I think that's how time zones work.
I'm curious to see if we'll get another cut after period 2.
So, you know I love rules. I read the rule sheet. Like, it's a cut after
every 2?
Yeah, every 2.
All right.
Yeah.
So expect that. We'll have a. Did you come up with any content to fill that 10-minute gap?
Well, we're going to get an update on the Mavericks game is what we're going to get on. If we don't, we'll interview Micah Larson from the other side of high school hockey and hear how it's going. All right, so Mason Lai getting ready to take the face-off. That goes the direction of the Predators, and they enter the zone. They're going to dump it in behind the goal. Ruben Wallace is going to be first capital near the puck. Ooh, centering pass dangerous off the leg pad of Luka Fink. Boomer up to Mast. Mast now has it. He's going to try and get it all the way back. Oh, don't hate that move. Little reverse check here. Mason Lai's got it. He's going to dump it back around for Boomer. Boomer's trying to get over to Mast. Just get that wet ice once again. Mason providing a little pressure there, but Predators are going to exit the zone, coming with a little bit of speed. Wallace picks up his man right around the face-off circle. Shot high, go off the blocker of Luka Fink. Kicked to himself is Ruben Wallace. He's sending it up the boards. Now he has it again on his stick. Backs up, kicks it to Boomer. Boomer has it. He's going to try and send it over to Mast. The puck's going to exit the zone. Collected in the neutral zone by the Predators. Going to be flipped back behind the goal line. Predators are going to get a defensive pairing change. Caps are going to switch a couple forwards. That's Palmisano on for Huber. Palmisano has it. Now on the stick of Bristol, but not able to exit the zone. Ruben Wallace still out there. Caps not able to change the defense. Shot high over Luka Fink. Bristol now has it. Palmisano's out there with Sunkel. Palmisano into the zone, chips it by his man. Give chase hard on the forecheck below the goal line. Palmisano comes back up with it. Now he's met by a member of the Predators, loses his stick, kicks the puck. Sunkel now providing pressure. Predators exiting behind Rogan Kirtland. Tyler Dietzen, defensive partner, is going to flip it up. And now Sunkel has it, trying to get it out of the zone. He is able. He's going to force the Predators to tag up. Predators now have it. A shot from the blue line, saved by Luka Fink. Another hard shot, and that's a goal.
Yeah, and saw that rebound coming a little bit.
Yep. So Predators on the board here early, 13:08 in the first period. Mason's going to come back out. He'll have Blamble and McDonough on his wing, Kirtland and Dietzen on defense. All right, Mason. Lai sends it over to McDonough. A little miscommunication there with Rogan. Rogan back to Dietzen, unfortunately not able to connect. So Dietzen's going to be forced to send it around behind the net. McDonough has it and send it up to the blue line. Cut off by the Predators. Hard shot in wide. Blamble now working on the half wall. Not able to gather the puck. Predators now have it. Battle in front of the net. Hard shot coming here low. Wide of the net. Predators now circling. Up to the high slot. Mason Lai not able to corral that puck, so another shot coming here for the Predators. Saved by Luka. Gathered by Rogan. Exited by McDonough. Up in the direction of Blamble, but again cut off by the Predators and neutral ice. Mason Lai with a beautiful move to himself. Mason Lai's got a little bit of space. He's able to get it on his forehand. Oh, just not able to get the shot off. So Mason's kind of got in the crease there. Predators now have it. They're going to flip it deep. Wallace is out there with Kirtland. Wallace has got space. He's going to send it into neutral ice. That's just a little miscommunication there. I think he thought his winger was going to stay.
Yep.
Kirtland has it, or he will have it soon. He's going to tap it forward to Huber. Huber trying to gather it. Not able to. Now he's back on his man. Checks Predator off the puck. Sunkel out there with Huber and Mast. Kirtland and Wallace. Wallace now is going to gather it up and try and get up to Mast. Mast tried to flip it behind himself, but it's cut off by the Predators. Predators checked off the puck below the goal line. Kirtland now providing pressure. Sunkel also low in the zone. Pass back up to the point, saved by Luka. Ruben now has it, but loses a stick battle. Predators now again in the zone, low in the zone. Wallace has it. So he's going to, just couldn't have, just puck. Wet ice again, but you know.
It's happened to them.
Yeah, happened to them. Wallace has it again, tries to get it to Huber. Puck is going to exit. Boomer flips it by his man.
Oh, nice.
And he's got Mast on his left. Going to send it in. Ooh, just off the goalie. Good shot by Boomer. Mast backhands it back to Sunkel. Huber now riding forechecking pressure. Kept in by Dietzen. Dietzen's going to send it back. Can't quite get it in. The Predators battling high in the zone here. Mitch Booms flips it back, but the Predators are going to regroup here. Skate it out of their own zone into neutral ice. Now they have the red line flip it in. That'll allow most of the Predators to change. Dietzen has it, sends it quickly over to Huber. Huber taps it by his man, gets it out of the zone. That's going to be offside. So 10-19 remaining in the first period. Pretty fast, Nick.
It's always fast in the first.
Lai Palmisano, Bristol, Booms, Dietzen, as well as Luka Fink. Last minute instructions there for Mr. Bristol. Puck's won by the Predators. Regroup in neutral ice. Flip forward. Dietzen's going to gather the puck here below the goal line, send it over in the direction of Bristol. Bristol's able to get a stick on it. He's going to flip it in neutral ice. Here's Mason Lai again. He's got it on his backhand over to Palmisano, kind of fighting over the puck.
Oh.
Flipped towards the net by Palmisano.
I'm surprised he was able to even get that shot off.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication, but heads up play by Gio Palmisano just to put a shot on net. So right at 10 minutes. Caps answering. Love to see a goal here. Bristol's going to skate in and gather it right around the face-off circle. Wallace, good individual effort there at the blue line. Predators have it, reversing it out of the zone. Kirtland to Palmisano, who holds it and flips it.
Went out
into
of
the
play.
bench.
Yeah, to the bench.
So we'll go to neutral ice here. No music, Nick. I'm sorry.
It's very quiet. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I do like the music, but.
All right, Lai Palmisano, Bristol, Kirtland, and Wallace. Wallace flips it up to Palmisano. Palmisano takes a shot. Puck below the goal line. Mason Lai forcing the exiting pass. Now the Predators with a little bit of speed. Wallace has it. Chased back behind his own goal. Lai picks it up on the half wall, drops it for Kirtland. But the Predators have it now. Centering pass, cut off by Ruben Wallace. Sent back in lightly into neutral ice, now finding its way into the Predator zone. Cap's going to change. So Blamble, Sunkel, and McDonough are going to come out. Wallace is going to stay as well as Kirtland. Wallace trying to get it through, just not able to get it. Puck flipped in deep into the Capital zone. Kirtland has it. Going to reverse course here once again. And send it to McDonough. McDonough now working on the wall, trying to get it to Sunkel, but that puck's cut off. Kirtland now doing a good job battling. Now there's a great pass by Derek McDonough over to Blamble. Puck in neutral ice. Blamble giving chase. Predators regrouping. They do have the zone now. Kirtland prevents any movement towards the Caps' goal. But now the Predators have it, moving in. Predators going to have a shot up here from the point, blocked by Luka Fink. Good save by Luka. Rogan tips it up the boards here. Blamble now sends it into neutral ice, forcing the Predators to regroup. Predators now have it. Left face-off dot sent towards the net, broken up by Wallace. McDonough now has it. Good job battling to try and get it out, but he's just hung up, man. I don't know how that's not holding or something, but oh, well. Oh, Sunkel.
Just get out of the way.
Yeah, dang it. I think maybe tripped by his own man there. All right. So Predators executing the dump and chase to a T. Blamble backhands that towards the middle of the net, or middle of the ice. Puck now below the goal line. Ruben cut off. Sunkel now providing support. Puck goes to the front. Cut off there by Kirtland. Kirtland getting harassed all the way up the ice, but he's got some speed. Caps are going to change. Kirtland going to take a shot by himself, and oh man, Preds I don't think realized they had a Caps and a line change there. Kirtland was all by himself in the zone. That's okay. Offensive zone face-off here for Lai. Mast and Huber on his wing. Booms and Dietzen on defense. Lai sends it towards the wall for Huber. Ooh, Predators exiting with speed. Luka's going to get tested here. That's a goal. So Preds 2, Capitals nothing. Lai, Mast, Huber, Dietzen, and Booms are going to stay.
Change.
Predators now have it. Skating in neutral ice, not able to gain the zone. Dietzen has it. He's going to try and send it up to Huber. Huber not able to corral it off the wall. Preds regrouping here. Gonna exit the zone, but then skate almost back in. Mason Lai providing pressure there. Mitch Booms hard on the back check. Boomer also trying to break it up, but Preds are gonna gain the zone here. Dietzen now cuts the puck off. Sends it into the neutral zone. Lai's got it, and he's got Huber on his wing. Lai beats his man, and he's got Mast in the front. Lai flips it into the net. Where is that? Must be saved because nobody's...
I still don't hear a whistle.
Yeah, nobody's real excited. Okay. Pittsburgh 0, Capitals 2, 6:44 remaining in the first period. Dietzen's going to stay with Wallace now. Bristol, Sunkel, Palmisano. Good win there back by Sunkel to Wallace. Wasn't able to hold the zone. Sends it over to Palmisano, who tips it in. Palmisano battling. It's probably a penalty not called. Sunkel now has the puck. Continuing to battle, finds himself pinned. Bristol, Palmisano providing good pressure there. Predators are able to exit, so Dietzen and Wallace will get challenged. Good stick there by Dietzen. Good hard shot, low, blocked by Luka Fink.
Skate.
And now Bristol had it. Can't get it out. The Predators still in the zone. High shot over the net. Bristol's going to collect it off the half wall, absorb a hit, send it to Sunkel. That puck's going to be iced. And we're going to go all the way back down here. .554 remaining. Pittsburgh 0, Capitals 2. No, I wish. Pittsburgh 2, Capitals 0. Sunkel, McDonough, Blamble up front. Kirtland and Wallace on defense. Kirtland reversing course. Up to McDonough. Kirtland again. Defending his man. Shot sent. Oh, boy.
Oh,
this is dangerous. Here we go. All right. Somebody get this out. Kind of a scramble. Mad scramble in front of the net. Pittsburgh battling. Wallace and Sunkel combining to prevent any further damage. Sunkel's just going to skate it out. He's going to try and backhand it off the boards to Blamble. Gets a stick on it. Now he's going to switch spots with Blamble, but not quite able to. Nice job by Mason Lai here on defense. Nice job by Mason there.
Oh.
Puck is still loose. Lai still skating. Now Kirtland has it. He's going to go. Try and send it low. Wallace and Kirtland are going to skate off for a change. Pittsburgh's going to try and exit. Mitch Booms is going to step up. Prevent that from going any further, but the Predators now have it. They're going to send it in deep. Dietzen's going to get it, and Pittsburgh's going to change. So Huber's out there with McDonough and Lai. McDonough over to Huber. Huber now forces the regroup. Predators now have it. They're looking to exit. Boom with a good stick and neutral ice there, but Pittsburgh is able to gain the zone.
He turned away.
Yeah, turned away by Luka. Boomer still giving chase. Puck up to the left point. Sent below the goal line here. Mitch Booms is going to try and win this race, but Predators are going to beat him to it. Booms now back below the goal line. He's got Lai skating in for support. Mass now coming as well. Oh. Predators now circling. Puck staying in the zone.
Turn around.
Yeah, dangerous centering pass there by the Predators. They are definitely threatening here. Defensive zone structure kind of breaking down for the Capitals here early in the first period.
Yeah, we need a nice reset.
All right, Mason might have had it. Nope. All right, trying to check their man off the puck.
That's not
Puck
gonna make
set
it.
up to the right point and skated out of the zone. That's a little bit of a gift there. All right.
I just heard it.
Yep.
Matt Larson's back.
Oh, here's a shot not coming, denied by Booms. Hayden Mass checking his man off the puck. Booms is looking for an option.
He's got none. And
He's skating in neutral ice. All right, here's Mason. He's going to send it over to Huber. Huber's going to backhand it low, allow himself to change. Mason Lai sends it in on goal. Pittsburgh exiting now. Palmisano on. The rest of the Capitals will change. So we'll have
3 minutes left in the period.
3 minutes left in the period.
It's colder in this rink than the earlier one.
It is.
Not too bad, though. I can't see my breath.
The Sunkel, Palmisano, and Bristol now out. Palmisano and Bristol collapsing onto Pittsburgh. Puck's going to move all the way around, come up to the left point and exit. Good step up here by Ruben. He's got to wait for Palmisano, and he does. Ruben, top of the face-off circle. Good shot.
Very nice
Just
shot.
off the chest of the goalie.
I think he caught the goalie off guard, too.
He did. Sunkel now battling low. He's going to win the individual battle and win the race to the puck. Nobody was really interested in providing support to the Predator there. They're happy to let Hayden battle him on his own. He's going to send it up. Wallace now sends it low behind the net. Palmisano now has got Bristol in front if he can get it to him. Tried the wrap. Not able to. Good stick there by Rogan Kirtland there. Puck is going to exit. And Pittsburgh not able to gain possession. Forced to, oh, shoot.
We got a penalty upcoming.
Yeah. Okay, look to just touch this thing up here. And they will. 1:56 remaining. I don't know who it was. The man with the iron shoulder?
Nope.
Kirtland.
Rogan going in for a minute and a half.
What do we have there? Rules analyst, what do we have? What was the call? Matt Palmisano all over it with the rules analyst here. Some sort of body contact. Interference. Okay.
An infraction of
Infraction
sorts.
of the minor variety. All right, so Heartland Bank penalty kill. Out. This is Dietzen, Booms, Lai, and McDonough be first penalty killing unit for the Capitals. I would expect Pittsburgh to be pretty sound in this part of the game. Pittsburgh going to send it in. Glove by Luka Fink. Nice save by Luka. All right, 1:13 remaining, 1:38. 1:13 remaining in the penalty, 1:38 remaining in the first period. All right, Mason Lai not able to win that, but the puck does exit Capital zone, forcing the Predators to regroup. The Predators have it. D-to-D pass here. On the stick of McDonough, who reverses ice. Nice play by Derek McDonough there. Predators now have it. Playing along their own blue line. Not able to connect on anything. Now they do. Predators exchanging the puck in the neutral zone. Now they do have the zone. Mitch Booms first Capital to the puck, joined by Lai. Back to Booms. Dietzen now going to send it. Nice play by Tyler Dietzen.
Yep, not going to make it.
Yep, so we're going to change it up here. Blamble's going to go. We need another. Oh, nope, never mind. Mason Lai's staying. Wallace is out there. And Braden Racer is making his tournament debut. Okay, Braden Racer. Hot off the 23-75 bypass there. Puck sent in off Luka Fink. Braden Racer.
Says, I just got here.
Yeah, I just got here. Welcome to the game, Braden.
Oh, here we go.
Mason Lai. Here we go. Mason on a breakaway. Mason's going to be able to get on his forehand here. Mason sends it in.
Mason!
Mason Lai with the shorthanded goal. Boy, Nick, that's his second or third breakaway, and you knew it was about to happen. Great, great play by Mason Lai. That's a shorthanded goal by Mason Lai.
And you got to think it's because Braden's out there.
Got to think it's because Braden's out there.
It's his line.
All right, Huber wins that back. Over to Racer. Huber's got it. Now he's going to send it into the zone. 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Caps a little pep in their step. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Boomer goes hard into the boards, hops back up, sends it below the goal line. Joined by Sunkel. Sunkel checks his man off the puck. But the Predators now have it. Ruben Wallace and Braden Racer on defense. Boomer joining the back check. Floating, dangerous puck there. Blamble taps it over to Sunkel, and that is the end. And the Capitals, I got to be honest, Nick, 1-2. Not bad. Great last 3 minutes. Okay, so in the interim, we're going to call Matt Larson up here. Matt, welcome to the program. Yeah, so Matt's back. Yeah, we're happy to have you. What can you tell us about what's going on in the Mavericks game over there?
Oh, Mavericks aren't looking too hot right now. They're struggling a little bit, a little out of sync. Not a lot of teamwork, so I'd like to see a lot more teamwork with that team over there.
What's the score? Can you start with that?
Last I saw was they were down 3-0 10 minutes into the first.
To Arizona?
They were losing.
Oh, wow.
And Keith mentioned that you guys beat them 2-1. So yeah,
We did. And I don't love the surprised tone in your voice right now, Matt. No, I'm just kidding.
Got me. But yeah, they didn't. I wasn't very impressed. So.
Well, we're happy to have you here.
Well coached is the thing.
Oh, sure. So, Matt, what's going on with Micah this weekend?
We're up here with the pre-post chill team doing the one out-of-town tournament. So up 4 games this weekend, maybe a 5th at the championship, but they pulled out the W in their first game, 4-3. Micah had the game-winning goal, so that was kind of fun to see. But yeah, it's been fun.
Well, let Mike. All right, so we've got an ice cut in between the second and third period.
Yeah.
So have Micah know we're going to interview him here during the second and third period, also known as intermission. Yeah. All right. Wow. Mavericks down to Arizona 3-0.
Matt Ruth and they were all sitting up there staring at each other like,
Oh boy.
what is happening?
Okay. Well, Caps find themselves in a good battle here. Predators, the class of the pool, if you believe my hockey ranking, and a quarter of the season in, it's probably somewhat accurate.
They're still moving pretty good, but
Yeah.
this is a good team.
Yeah, the state Arizona.
The Arizona?
The Arizona.
state,
All right.
As opposed to Arizona, Ohio?
All right, puck's down. That's icing, not called. That's okay. We're back. Wallace now going to send it over to Huber. Huber reverses back to Booms. Puck into the shin guard of a Capitals player. Not sure who it was. Booms going to send it up to Huber.
That's
Puck's
out.
going to escape the stick of the Predator there. So Huber hard on the forecheck here. Forces the clear.
Nice.
Oh, picked off by Mast and neutralized. Here we go. Hayden Mast. He has got a lane. He is getting hooked.
Oh.
And he is with no penalty assessed.
Wow.
Good shot. Hayden's going to get another chance. Tries to stuff it in.
Hit it hard.
Oh, puck is still loose. Puck is still loose.
Good
Mitch
no call.
Booms has it. Mitch Booms. Low shot in.
Wow.
Oh, and it's saved. Oh, what do we have here?
Extracurriculars.
All right.
You know what? Boom's shot wasn't very hard right there, but he
Effective.
was so screened. He barely saw that coming. That was great.
Effective. All right. Hayden Mast, always everybody's best friend.
Yeah, he's made a lot of friends over the years.
Yep. All right. Sunkel, Huber, Mast, Booms, Wallace, and Fink. 14-17 remaining in the second period. Predators now have it, setting it up. Exit pass complete. Now they're going to gain the zone. Mitch Booms does his best to prevent a clean entry. It's dangerous centering pass there by the Predators. Mast has, he's going to chip it forward. That's played, so we're going to skate on. Boomer hard on the forecheck here. Harassing his man. Puck is collected by Booms. Sent backhand over to Wallace. Wallace passes it up to Sunkel. Sunkel now has it. Drops it for Huber. A little miscommunication there.
He picked
Puck
up the
is then-
defense, yeah.
Yeah. Puck is sent back. Ruben's going to have to collect it, play it by himself. He's going to send it around. Looked like Mast changed out for Bristol. Huber and Sunkel still out there. Sunkel battling behind the net, but this is a dangerous, dangerous spot for this puck to be. Kind of a scramble down there. Wallace now and Sunkel combining. Mitch Booms getting involved. Shoveling it, backhand shot towards the goal. We're trying to get this thing covered. It's just a bouncing puck, and now Bristol has it. He just kind of collected it and casually skated it out. Tried to get it by his man. That's interference,
It's
not
interference.
called. Booms has it. That puck is sent in. If that is intent, oh my gosh. Oh, Matt Palmisciano loves the no call interference. It's old school hockey. Okay. Warren. We'll get the breakdown from you on why that's not interference. Swallowed the whistle. We got a rink schedule to keep. All right.
Used to be able to also tackle a quarterback in football.
It's true. Used to have lead in the gasoline. I
Yeah.
mean, all right, this is Palmisciano. Oh, stick goes flying for McDonough. Preds Regrouping on their blue line, Palmisano trying to introduce himself to another member of the Predators. Predators now have it. Gonna try and get it up to the point. Puck is going to exit, not called. Palmisano now has it. He will get it out. He's just sheer willpower. Dietzen escorting the puck now through the neutral zone, sending it deep below the goal line. He's going to follow his own shot here. Puck sent up the half wall. Palmisano has it. He's going to send it back toward Bristol. Bristol a little late in the shift here. But he does cut his man off. Oof. Strong play by Bristol. Going to try and reverse course. Predators now have it. Kirtland blanking his man up at the point there. Predators now have it. Palmisano with a nice little how do you do? All right, here's a drive to the net. Behind the net. Luca's going to cover that.
Nice job, Luca.
11:51. Caps 1 and Predators 2. What do we think, Nick?
The momentum changed since their first 2 goals.
Absolutely.
Since we scored, it's going a little bit more our way.
Yeah. Would you call that the Braden Racer effect?
Yeah, out there for a second shift.
All right, so we have how many Capitals? I see 4. Do we get 5? Are we allowed to have 5? Palmisano going to join. So Palmisano, Dietzen, Blamble, Racer, Wallace, Fink. Wallace going to send it along the back of the wall to McDonough battling on the half wall here, supported by Racer. Racer a little high, so Palmisano's covering up for him. Braden Racer trying to will that puck out of the zone.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is dangerous here.
Oh, nice.
Puck sent high. Luca probably got a piece
like he hit
of that.
Stick and got up out of play.
All right, 11:31. Caps hanging in.
Longest period of the game.
Always. All right, Palmisano not able to get that face-off one cleanly, so Predators are now going to bounce that puck into Luca Fink's outstretched glove. All right, Palmisano. Ooh. Shot sent in by the Predators. McDonough sends up to the point. Blocked by Blamble, and Blamble has it. Blamble tries a centering pass to Palmisano. Back to Blamble. McDonough now jumping up in the play. There's Racer. Racer sending it down below the goal. Blamble coming back, checking his man. But Predators are going to exit. So Predators have the blue line, driving the net. Ooh, good centering pass, but cut off by Braden Racer. Puck is now going to go all the way down. This is McDonough. McDonough activating. McDonough's got Mast on his left, but McDonough's going to send it in. Nice shot. Mast now has it. Lai is going to jump out for Palmisano. McDonough battling in front of the net. Lai now battling. Ruben Wallace getting held on the half wall. Ruben, shot coming. Save by the Predators. Puck flipped into neutral ice. Braden Racer gloves it down. All right. So this is going to be Lai, Mast, Huber, Booms, and Kirtland. Neutral zone face-off here for Mason Lai. Wins that cleanly back to Booms. Nice win by Mason. Puck sent in deep by Booms. Huber giving chase. Puck sent up. Booms trying to cut that off in the half wall, and he does. Nice play there by Mitch Booms to pick that puck up. Predators now have it. They're going to flip it into neutral ice. I think it hit a bench player, maybe?
I don't know.
Puck just kind of went straight down. Quick whistle.
A whole nother minute has lapsed.
Longest period. Another good face-off win by Mason.
That should have been
Puck sent in by Huber.
No call.
Mason Lai below the goal line here, checking his man off the puck. Huber now joining in support. Hayden Mast, never shying away from contact. Last cap in to fish it out. Mason's got sent right across the paint. Preds now attempting to exit. Bank it off the wall. Collected by Boom, sent back to Huber. Huber now sends it up. And going to be waved off. So Mason Lai has it, and he's got... Oh, boy.
That could have been dangerous.
Interesting.
That
No
way.
interference call. Hayden
Yeah.
Mass flying in. Huber tries to deliver a hit there. Ooh, now he does. All right. So Predators kind of leaking oil on their own end. Now they are going to exit. Going to send that past Booms. Kirtland cuts his man off. Wins the race to the puck. Wins the stick battle. Boomer providing some support. And now Mason has it. He's moving his feet, and he is able to exit. He had Mast on his wing, but Predators cut that off. Mason and Boomer combined to make life miserable for another member of the Predators, but Predators still have it on their stick until Boomer has it. He just loses it right there in the corner. Booms has it, sending it up to Palmisano. Good deep dump by Palmisano. It's going to allow majority of the Capitals to chain. Palmisano now. Number one on the forecheck. Man, forcing. That is ice. That is way ice. Great play by Gio. I got to be honest. I didn't have the panic ice in the repertoire of the Predators. It's a weird play.
Yeah.
All right. Capitals finding a little bit of recipes for success. Last step.
Were they
Put
doing
another
some
one in.
line changes? They might have been.
Well, yeah, and they had a guy streaking here, so I wonder if he was trying to hit him on the change. So Sunkel settles in. Palmisano out there as well as Bristol. Dietzen and Wallace on defense. Wallace is going to hop up to the left point here, not able to gather the puck.
Oh, thanks,
The assist. The rare assist going the Capitals' way from the official. How about that? Preds regrouping in their own end. Puck rolling off the stick of the Predators. They have the blue line. They skate themselves offside, not called. Goodness. All right, shot coming here from the high slot. Missed the net. Predators gather the puck up on the half wall. Send it now below the goal line. Sharp angled shot trying to be had by the Predators. Not able to.
I think they're calling a goal.
Oh, what? Oh, man. All right. I don't know how that one got in there. Snuck it in. So Predators halfway through the second period. Regain the 2-goal lead, 3-1. Sunkel, Bristol, Palmisano out. Kirtland and Racer on defense. Official inspecting the positioning of the Capitals. Ooh. Yeah, he said, get back, buddy. What are we doing? Face-off down. Predators now have the puck on their own end. Bristol forechecking. Sunkel now providing support, and he has it on his stick. Driving to the net. Just couldn't get through that last Predator. Kirtland and Racer are going to be forced to get back pretty quickly, and they do. Kirtland sends it in. Palmisano now providing a little bit of pressure. Racer's going to jump up, grab that puck. Skating back, passes it to Rogan. Rogan tried to get it out to Bristol. Not able to, but puck is going to find its way into the Predator zone just briefly. That's offside. Oh, we're just playing. We're just playing.
He was offside
by a lot.
15,
that was
20 feet.
Very offside. And we kind of all stopped watching and playing.
I gave up on the camera.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. All right, so back to live action. Kirtland has it. Oh, this is dangerous thing developing here. Oh, I don't know who this is on.
Apparently us.
Racer.
Got a hooking call.
All right, so Braden Racer going to be assessed a minor penalty, which will be 1 minute 30 seconds at this age group. Penalty killing unit of Lai, Blamble, Wallace, and Booms. Heartland Bank penalty kill. Thank you for our presenting sponsor. All right, Mason Lai settling in. Puck is won by the Predators. Predators taking a second to set it up. One-time shot coming, glove down by Luka Fink, but he's not able to gather it. Rebound, dangerous spot here. Now it goes down to the low corner. Predators have it again, looking to set this up. Shot coming again. That's high, saved by Luka. Predators still have it. Over to the right point. Shot coming, blocked by Luka. Another one coming. Now floating. Wrap coming, saved by Luka. Another save by Luka. Probably 6 saves here in just this sequence by Luka. Line out plays it off the wall to Wallace. Wallace now skating. He is going to skate it out, and they've got numbers if they want it, and I think they're going to take it. So he's got Blamble on his wing. Ruben playing it between his legs, sending it over to Blamble. Blamble now jumps up in the play. Wallace keeps it in the zone, and he's down to the low slot, almost all the way down there, but Predators gather it, and they've got a little bit of numbers here, 3-on-3, I suppose. Predators now looking to, drop pass there. It's a beautiful play. That's a goal. The Caps a little disjointed there on that penalty kill. I understand being aggressive and jumping up and trying to make something happen.
But if it doesn't work, you got to skate back fast.
Yeah. All right, so 4-1 in favor of the Predators. Sunkel, Huber, Mast, Palmisano, and Racer. Halfway, no, 5 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the second period. Boomer's got it. He's going to drive it, send it low. Puck then not able to be kept in, but Sunkel battling on the blue line. He has it. He's got Boomer kind of moving towards the middle of the net, or middle of the ice. Predators now have it, and they're going to have a one-on-one. Kirtland and Huber combine to prevent the breakaway. Sunkel taps it through his man, tries to get it up into the zone, not able to, but Predators going to skate it back anyway. Mast providing pressure. Racer's going to be forced to hold it, unfortunately. Let Mast and Sunkel get back offside. Oh, what?
He put his hand up like right. Ref was way too late on that call. Yeah, now he gets up.
Well, I mean, I guess step one. Happy to see the player skate to the bench on his own accord. We were playing on, and then after a scream from the Pittsburgh bench, or Pittsburgh unsportsmanlike, not sure if he said something or what. Is that 2 and 10? I don't see another member of the.
Nobody going in with him.
Yeah, he's going to ask.
Yep, they are.
He's got a hit from behind.
Send Aiden in
All
there.
right, yeah. So we've got Aiden. Hayden Mass has been assessed a 2 and 10. So unsportsmanlike, he'll remain in the box here after his minor penalty expires.
So delayed no call,
Yeah.
and then a call becomes a major misconduct.
I guess we'll put it in our comment card, Nick. We drop on the way out the door. All right, so Sunkel, Huber, Kirtland, and Race are going to be out there on the Heartland Bank penalty kill. 1:21 remaining in this minor penalty. 4:26 remaining in the second period. Caps 1, Predators 4. Shot coming, saved by Fink. Kirtland battling below the net. Predators reverse. Racer now able to gather it. Puck still below the Caps goal line here. Predators now send it up to the right point. Sent over to the left point, back to the right point. Broken up by Sunkel. Sunkel, he's got Boomer on his wing. Sunkel is going to send a backhand shot just over the net. Caps going to have to get back. Boomer breaks that up. Good play there by Huber. Puck now sent across. Kirtland gathers the puck. Gonna try and probably kill a little bit of time here. He reverses course. Ooh, puck caught off the half wall by the Predators. Centering pass sent over the net. Braden Racer, good individual effort there to break that up, but the Predators still remain with possession of the puck. Puck sent below the goal line again. Predators have it, circling the net, looking for options. find the right point. Low shot coming, sent wide. Predators going to gather the puck up again. 14 seconds here, the man advantage. Predators now send it up to the left point. Boomer, good block by Boomer. Racer now has it in the corner. Boomer has it. He's going to try and exit, and he does. A good job there by the Capitals penalty killer. McDonough's going to jump up. He's going to come out of the box. Unfortunately, Hayden Mass is forced to stay. Predators have the puck. A little bit of a line change for them. Kirtland stops any momentum there in the far corner. Racer joining Kirtland. Just exchanging blows. Boomer's going to skate in, trying to use his body to gain possession of the puck, and now he does. He got some space. He's going to send it down. Unfortunately, that's going to be icing. Caps going to get a change here. 2:31 remaining in the period. Caps 1, Predators 4. All right, so Palmisano, Bristol, Lai, Dietzen, and Wallace. Puck sent below the line by the Predators. That's Racer cutting his man off. Dietzen providing support. Palmisano and Rubin kind of there in the middle of the zone. Lai comes away with it. Lai's got a little bit of space. He's going to flip it into the zone. That's going to be icing.
Nope.
Oh, no call. Oh, boy. Palmisano now has it. Bristol skating up. Oh.
Dude.
Yeah. Man.
Bristol's not going to go in.
It's probably not it. All right.
I hope they don't call head contact.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're going to have another minor penalty assessed here. Cross-check by Sawyer Bristol.
That was pretty weak. I mean, he just kind of shoved his head a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Caps going back on the penalty kill here. 1:46 remaining in the second period. 1:30 is going to go up in the minor penalty. With Palmisano and Lai, Booms and Kirtland be the first penalty killing unit for the Columbus Capitals. Palmisano wins that over in the direction of Lai. Oh, that's off. No, not called, I guess. Shot coming, saved by Luka. Predators have possession of the puck here behind the net. Still working behind the net. Booms now pressuring the puck. Palmisano pressuring the point. Lai, Palmisano, and Booms. Palmisano, good hit. Booms forces that centering pass. Luka just jumps on the puck. Huber and McDonough are going to come out for Lai and Palmisano. Booms and Kirtland will stay. Second penalty killing unit. Heartland Bank penalty kill. 1:19 remaining in the period. 1:03 in the penalty. Puck won by the Predators up to the right point. Now sent into the face-off circle. Predators skating below the goal. A lot of room here for the Predators. They're going to drop it now to their defenseman. Defenseman going to skate up. Saved by Luka. Puck sent back towards the net. Can't quite save it. Boomer's going to send it. He did save it, but he couldn't quite jump on it. Boomer's going to send it to the boards. Predators going to send it back down below the goal line. Mitch Booms now forces the pass. Puck sent up to the right point. Predators skating, blocked by Luka again. Predators still maintaining possession of the puck. Good block by Boomer there. Predators still have the puck. 15 seconds remaining in the penalty. Predators now have it on their stick, and that's a goal. The Caps kind of running out of gas here.
Yep. Can't be shorthanded this much.
Yeah. Shorthanded, short bench. The Caps going to have to dig deep here. 5-1. Still 25 seconds remaining in this period. Sunkel and Blamble are going to skate out. Join Huber, Dietzen, and Wallace. Sunkel wins that puck back in the direction of Dietzen. Now Wallace has it, skating forward. He's got the red line. He's got the blue line. He's going to try and get a shot off. Not able to. So Caps really haven't been able to generate too many shots this period either. I mean, it's just been on the penalty kill.
Going for the puck. He was going for the puck.
Oh, man. So Boomer's going to go here for a trip. So Caps are going to find themselves on the penalty kill to start the period. Okay, we're going to let Nick Hughes here interview.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
No?
I wasn't prepared. I thought you had prepared questioning.
All right, give me your headset. We're going to put it on Micah. All right, so Micah Larson. For those of you remembering watching at home, Micah, how many years did you play for the Capitals?
9 years.
9 years for the Columbus Capitals, and now you are off to which high school?
Olentangy.
Olentangy. So tell us all about, I guess, start with pre-post hockey. Well, no, start with summer hockey. What was summer hockey like?
Summer league was just my high school getting together. It was optional. Not everybody was there.
Yeah?
We just played against other high school teams and club teams to get ready for the season.
What would you put the competition level at?
It's definitely higher than this.
Yeah?
Goes up to 16U for me, so
a little bit
faster.
of speed.
Yeah. It's fast. It's more competitive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And now is this the end of your pre-post season? Or I guess the part of the pre-post?
Yeah. This is the end of the pre-post, very last games.
And how did your pre-post season go?
It went all right. We were second out of the 4 in-town teams.
Okay. And how many games you got this weekend?
We got 5 games guaranteed.
And then you go right into tryouts?
Tryouts are end of October.
How are we feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we're pulling for you, buddy. Thanks for coming and watching.
Yeah.
This is great. We'll try and sneak over to one of your games maybe this weekend.
Of course.
But all the best. Thank you for joining. Any comments for the viewers back home?
I miss the Capitals, man.
Yeah? Well, we sure miss you, Micah. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right. That's Micah Larson, everybody. Matt, you going to run over and get us an update for the Mavericks game?
3-0 with 7 minutes left in the second.
Oh, baby. 3-0, 7 minutes left in the second. All right, we'll take the headset back here. We'll give this back to Nick.
Game's still in progress.
So getting word that 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Let's go back to the view there. 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Mavericks are down to Arizona 3-0.
That's really surprising. I mean, we obviously saw Arizona. We've seen the Mavs. I would have thought that would have been a little bit more like our game because we play Mavs pretty competitively.
Yeah.
So maybe we just played really good.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe that jet lag was there this morning.
Yeah. All right. So Caps obviously short bench, tired legs on the penalty kill most of the period. I think this break probably comes at a pretty good time for the Capitals.
Yeah, we knew the Predators were going to be good. Obviously winning 7-2 this morning against a team that's beat us 4-1, 3-1 or 4-1 and 3-2 or 4-3, something like that.
Yep.
If the score ended here right now, I think we should be okay with that just because they're a pretty good team, but you know what you're going to have potentially coming up later in the tournament regardless.
Yep.
But the penalties are killing us.
Yep. And I think that happens a little bit when you're tired. All of a sudden you're out of position. When you're out of position, you're kind of reaching. But the boys are battling. They're showing a lot of heart. Would love to see them come kill this penalty off, get back into a little bit of structured hockey. Like to put the Predators goalie under a little bit more pressure than they have been. We are draining battery here.
Yeah, so we've used 78% over 5 periods. 78 divided by 5 is what, about
no idea.
16?
Couldn't tell you.
16, so about 16% per period. So hopefully we've got, I'm not sure anything else I can do here. Hopefully we get the whole game in for you.
We'll be okay.
I think so.
We'll switch to your phone if nothing else.
If it's a 5-5 game, 5-4, yes.
We'll switch to the phone. All right, so we're going to open up the phone lines. This is your chance to ask the team manager of the Capitals anything. Send those questions in. You can text them to me. You can drop them in Crossbar. Don't put them in the YouTube comments because we can't read the YouTube comments. But first question, Nick. How did you select this tournament?
Well, like most years, we like to do one tournament a month. There's great websites out there. So we picked the locations we definitely wanted to go to. Nashville was on the border of if we wanted to do it or not, but the timing of it worked out to where we're going in January. We knew we wanted to do Pittsburgh. We really liked that one last year, defending champs. We waffle back and forth with Buffalo, but ultimately, Chris is a big Buffalo prior native, something Sabres, Bills fan. And then knowing that some of the newer players hadn't been to Buffalo before, I think, so we decided to do that one. Put all that together, and then it's like, all right, what's available in October? And this tournament is about double the expense of a normal tournament. It's more expensive. But not really worrying about that, but just, you get what you pay for. You're getting a cut ice between periods. Yeah. And so, yeah, it just comes down to that. And, like, do we want to finally do a CCM? And Chris was like, yeah. So Chris makes the final call and everything. I just make suggestions.
So major tournament providers out there, Big Bear, Hockey Time Productions, My Hockey Tournaments.
My Hockey. The one in Lexington is, I think, One Hockey, which we haven't done before. Nashville's a new one. It's like My Hockey Time.
Okay.
I might have those backwards, but something like that. But the Nashville one, when we went down there a couple years ago, I love Nashville. I'd live there. But the tournament locations and schedules were all terrible.
Yeah.
So for that one, I double-checked, saved the email because it said all games are played at Centennial, which is right there down Broadway, 2 minutes from the main strip in Nashville. So that should be a really good tournament. And our hotel's right across the street. Like, it's a different one than we've been in before, but it's right there.
And you don't usually get the team. Like, can you see the pool of the team when you sign up, or not really?
No, none of them have had that ever that I've seen. So you just kind of put it out there. A lot of the tournament directors, they're looking at MHR and seeing what you've done, who you've played against, and trying to make it competitive. To be honest, if you look at what we did with the Arizona this morning, the Mavs, you look at MHR's, why are the Predators in our division? Because there's 3 divisions.
They have to be right on the cutoff, I would imagine.
Because they didn't have the schedule out there until after the original MHRs were out there, and they've been right at 85 since week 1.
Yeah.
So I think we're 3 weeks in on MHR rankings. So it seems a little odd they're in this division, but it is what it is. Still having fun.
Yeah. Game 1 this morning was a blast. Parts of this game have been a blast. I think we just want to see the boys get off the penalty kill. I know we just keep saying the same thing over and over, but tough to create a lot of opportunities when you're killing penalties. But the one penalty that we got today did come shorthanded.
Yep, 1 goal. Yeah, so we're having a good time. Nice, relaxing couple hours at the hotel. Me and Coach Caffin just sat in the lobby, played some craps, talked about history.
Reliving the glory days.
Yep. Sure, a lot of that will happen tonight. Hopefully dinner turns out nice back at the hotel. Got a catered thing for us to make it nice and easy.
How did you select the pizza provider?
It's what the hotel has.
Oh, it's available. The house pizza.
Yeah. So.
Oh, baby. Fancy Embassy Suites pizza. Oh, no free ads. Sorry, we can't say where we're staying. But
yeah, they don't allow outside food. We were actually having dinner last night, me and Dietzens and Aiden and I. And Luca came in with some Wendy's, and they were right away to say you cannot have any outside food in here. So I tried to do catered Chipotle tonight because I knew it was right around the corner. They won't allow it. So that's how they get you.
That's all right.
Because their pizza prices weren't actually bad, and they gave us the room for free. I do need to tell everybody the drink. I couldn't bring myself to buy $100 in soda or lemonade. I'm like, it's BYOD.
I think we can figure that out. A lot of water needs to go in the boys tonight anyway.
Yep, 9:30 game tomorrow. We'll be back on tomorrow. Back, I think, here or the other one. We only play at 2 rinks. I forget if it's here or there. But be back on well before 9:30. So that means we're getting up at probably 7:15, out the door by 8. And then game 2 will exist tomorrow. We just won't know that time until right around lunchtime, 1 o'clock or so. I think the last game finishes up around 12:30, 1:30. So we'll have to just probably go back to the hotel and hang out.
Yep.
Just sit there and wait. Stay, whether it's a consolation or a bracket play. We won't know. We'll have a pretty good idea, I think, by the time our game is over. If we're
Yeah, I think tonight you'll be able to see kind of where everybody sits in the bracket. I think if you're 0-2 going into tomorrow, could something break right and you get into the bracket? Probably, maybe. Does a 1-2 team get into the bracket?
with 20 teams, I mean,
I don't know.
I think you're going to have to. I would have thought you needed 2 wins, 2-0-1 or 2-1-0. You think 1-1-1 will do it?
I think 1-1-1 usually gets you in.
Okay.
But
well, it's looking like we're going to get the second one.
unfortunately, well, you never know.
Never know.
Yeah. Thank you, our watchers at home, admiring Liz Nix's knitting. That's fantastic.
Yeah, hopefully she's making a sweater to wear because it's freaking
cold.
freezing in here, and
Oh,
she's
no
got
kidding.
a T-shirt on.
All right, so last pass of the Zamboni is happening. Capitals have their gear back on. They are awaiting.
They're coming out now.
Yep, they're excited to get back out there.
Some words exchanged between the teams, I heard, between these guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know who said it, but all I heard was, he said he wants to fight me after the game. I didn't recognize the voice, so I'm going to say that was a Predators player commenting on a Capitals comment.
All right, so Zamboni is making his last turn here, exiting. Get the squeegee out, get the ice up, and ready to go. So we should expect, so it is a nice ice cut. I think we've seen a lot of situations this year where the ice gets pretty choppy in the third period. So we'll let you know now. Unfortunately, we're at 18% battery. Our iPad is just getting absolutely crushed by the cold weather here. This is good prep for Buffalo. Well, I don't know what we're going to do for Buffalo.
I'll bring a charging pack, but I don't know if I can. Probably have to bring a charging pack to run that. I don't even know. We'll figure it out. I'll probably have to get a double thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that coldness up there. February outdoor, but it's a great tournament, of course. But man, is it cold for that hour.
All right, Zamboni door is closed. Luca Fink leading the Capitals back out on the ice. Here we go. Capitals excited to get back out there. All right, the officials. Nobody shaking hands with them. Predators now finding their way onto the ice.
My math is right. I think Hayden's got about 3.5 left. I think he got that about 4:30, 4:40 remaining to get to the full 8.
What are you talking about?
Maston is 2 and 8.
Oh,
2 and 10, whatever.
Yeah,
1.5
yeah,
and 8.
yeah. When Mass gets out of the box.
Yeah, I think he's got about 3.5 left.
Yeah.
And then Bristol going in for a full minute and 30 to start, I believe. Huber? Oh, Huber, sorry.
Yeah,
Bristol was in earlier.
Yep. Just a tripping call right there at the end, and I don't know. Obviously, I'm biased. I didn't love the call. Okay. So both teams back out on the ice. Hopefully you enjoyed your nice intermission. We had the update from the Mavs game. We had the interview with Micah Larson.
I'm guessing those guys left to go to their game because they were playing at 8:30. The Larsons. I thought they were going to check on the game and send us an update, but I guess
don't
not.
think so.
I'll check the website. They're pretty quick on getting these updated, I noticed.
Okay, back in action. Capitals going to go on the Heartland Bank penalty kill to start the third period.
So looking ahead, AHU plays Blue Jackets tomorrow at 10:50. That should be an interesting game at this point.
I would think Jackets would win that one, but maybe we're Maybe we've got the Arizona Hockey Union wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. All wins are good. That one might age pretty well. All right, so Sunkel, Lai, Wallace, and Racer are back out on the ice for the Columbus Capitals. Puck is down. Sunkel ties his man up. Wallace now has it, steps up and neutral ice. Palmisano has it. He's going to send it deep to absorb a hit. Sunkel's actually going to almost win the race over here. He's going to force that puck low. Now Preds are going to break out of their own end. Sunkel's going to make them think about it one more time. Racer actually going to keep this in the zone. Almost. But now Preds are going to leave or exit the zone. Good back check there by Hayden Sunkel. Wallace is stepping up. Wallace, he's going to have to skate through a lot of wet ice here, but he does. Gets a shot low. Good save by the goalie there. Palmisano now has it. Caps with the first shot of the period. Palmisano pinned against the wall there. Sunkel a little bit low. Racer, though, saves it. Keeps it in the zone. Sunkel now chasing it over to the half wall. Absorbing a hit there. Palmisano low in the corner, causing the Predators to regroup. They do. They find a man in neutral ice, and now they enter the zone. Wallace checks his man off the puck, but not before he flips it over the net.
Oh, hard hit to the head there.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not going to be called. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sunkel now has the puck taken away in neutral ice. 13 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. Predators do now have the zone. Strong move to the front of the net. Not able to connect, though. Dietzen now has it. Penalty is going to... Wow, shoot. Okay, so penalty expires. Good penalty kill there.
Yeah.
All right, good start here for the Capitals. Lai, McDonough, Blamble, Dietzen, and Kirtland. 3:27 remaining in the third period. Mason Lai won over to Kirtland. Kirtland now going to send it around. Blamble's going to pick it up on the half wall. Actually backhand it back to Kirtland. Kirtland now has a step, and he's got Lai and McDonough. Get a 3-on-1 here. Kirtland tried to feed it over to McDonough. Wasn't able to. Kirtland now picking up in front of the net. Like this, Blamble covering up Kirtland's defense. Now Kirtland's going to rotate back. Blamble's going to go down. McDonough and Lai battling for the puck. Just kind of pinned. Lai has it. Oh, yeah. It's a penalty. Penalty on the Predators. Capitals are going to go on the Heartland Bank power play. All right. So let's see here. Lai, Blamble, and is that McDonough are going to stay? Yep. Kirtland and Wallace. Wallace going to have a shot here early. Good save. Ooh, another good save. Two quick shots there by the Capitals. Puck's going to get by Wallace. Caps going to be forced to play it. Wallace and Kirtland both back. Wallace now has it.
Got some speed.
A little bit of speed. Oh, shoots it right into Mason's foot, but then he picks it back up. Wallace across the blue line. Wallace now driving low faceoff circle to Blamble. Blamble's got it on his backhand, sends it into the goalie, turns it away. Now it's behind the goal line. Let's see. Preds now going to flip it up. Mason Lai is going to keep it at the blue line. Ruben and Wallace had his stick taken away from him. Mason Lai, good pickup there. But now shorthanded, the Predators enter the zone.
No call.
Lai's got it. Lai just skates it through some wet ice. Now McDonough has it. Palmisano on for one of the forwards. I don't remember who it was. Providing pressure. Now Sunkel jumping out. McDonough is going to come out there. Luca's going to fall on it, but Sunkel's going to pick it up, and the Capitals now still on the power play for another couple seconds here. Sunkel now has it. Palmisano and Huber out there with him. Sunkel driving low. He's going to get it over to Huber. Huber finds Dietzen in the high slot. Not able to keep it in the zone, though. Kirtland's going to have to reverse course here. Puck sent back into the Predator zone for a regroup. Now sent into the Capital zone. shorthanded.
Back to full strength.
Palmisano over to Sunkel. Sunkel skating through the neutral zone. Over to Palmisano. Palmisano, good stick check there by the Predators. Bouncing puck finds its way onto Braden Racer's stick. 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Racer out to Huber. Huber now has it. We're going to send it up into the middle of the ice. Palmisano now has it. Nifty move to himself. He's tripped.
Oh, and they call it.
Yep, and he was. Okay. Good things happen when you move your feet. Capitals going to stay on the power play here. 10:54 remaining. It'll be Lai, Bristol, Blamble, Wallace, and Dietzen. I don't think we've had a power play goal yet. We've had 2 shorthanded goals. Lai wins that back to Dietzen. Dietzen sends it low. Lai's going to try and get there, and he can't quite. But Wallace has it now, picks it up at the point, sends it back now below the goal line. Now Ethan Blamble. Hard on the puck. Supported by Lai. Blamble still has it. Tries to send it up to Dietzen, and he does. Dietzen sent it toward the goal. Doesn't make it all the way in. Predators now shorthanded the other way. Ruben Wallace denies a clean entry. Cuts his man off. He's going to force the Predators back. Dietzen has it. Sends it back to Wallace. Wallace probably going to carry this out. Nope. He's going to send it to Bristol into the neutral zone. Puck now into the Predators' end. Sent across D to D. Back onto the stick of Mason. Mason back to Wallace. We'll regroup here over to Blamble. Blamble has it. Kicks it into the Predators' zone. Predators now playing it in their own end. Send it up the wall. Capitals not able to gain possession of the puck here on the power play. Now Wallace has it. Now he plays it to Lai. Lai's got Huber in front of him. He's just going to skate through. Now he tries to get it over at the blue line. Good stick here by Rogan Kirtland. I think we're probably back to even strength here pretty soon. Boomer has that taken away in the neutral zone. Now below the goal line of the Predators. Puck up on the half wall. Wallace picks it up right at the blue line, but he's forced to wait until Boomer gets back, and he does. Palmisano now has it. He's got Boomer moving to the front of the net, but he's cut off by a Predator. Huber now in for support. Palmisano chasing his man behind the net. Puck sent below the goal line, up to the top of the zone. Wallace now collecting it in neutral ice. Skates around one Predator. Passes it through to Huber, and they're going to send it back in. Sunkel now going to see if he can pick that puck up on the wall, and he does. Nice job by Hayden Sunkel. Momentarily had it, but Predators now have it. Kirtland cuts that Predator off as he enters the zone. Going to try and reverse course again. Kirtland can't hold on to it the whole way here, though. Booms now sends it up out of the zone. 8:20. Ooh, it's wide open Predator, Braden Racer. Good stick there by Braden. Braden's going to send it back out of the zone, forcing the Predators to tag up. And they do, and they send it back in. Braden again strong at the blue line. This time the Predator gets by him. Good centering pass over, shot wide to the net. Predators now have it. They're going to send it up to their D-man, who tries to immediately reverse, but it runs into a couple Capitals sticks.
That skirted off of Coach Fink's head.
Yeah, ouch. Bouncing puck there. All right, Hayden Mass is out of the box. Hopefully he's right onto the ice.
He's had 8 minutes plus an intermission of rested legs.
Yeah. All right.
Quite yet.
Not yet. All right. Bristol, Lai, Palmisano. It's another face-off win for Mason. But Predators now skating with it in the Capitals' end. Poked up to Bristol. Bristol's got Blamble out on his right wing. Sent over to Bristol, or sent over to Blamble. Predators now sending it through the skates of Mitch Booms. So that's going to be icing is waved off. Luca tried to play that up to Racer. Miscommunication there. Dangerous shot by the Predators in front of the net. Sent wide. Predators still have it right on the low, right below the goal line. Sharp angled shot. No, broken up here. Racer's going to try and send it up, but the Predators have it. Good block there by Braden Racer. Just a scramble in front of the net here. Good save by Luca. We got a member of the Predators in the goal, and Bristol is going to backhand it over in the direction of Lai. That's icing, not called. That's good. That's waved off. He had the red line. Hayden Mast now back on. So Bristol, good pressure. Puck finds its way to Racer, and now Mast has it. Skating hard after that little extra rest. That's Sunkel and Mast over there with Bristol. Sunkel comes away with it. Bristol trying to set up shop in front of the net, and he can't quite. Sunkel looking for somebody to pass it to. He sends it to Dietzen, who has his shot blocked. But then he sets it over in the direction of Mast. Mast now absorbs a big hit and keeps on going. Mast trying to drive the net.
Oh, he just got hit pretty
Yeah, he
hard.
did just
and
get
then no
hit
call.
again.
No,
That's okay. Yeah, they called it. 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 That's a slash. All right. So Caps, unfortunately, time running out here on them, but find themselves again on the man advantage. Heartland Bank power play. Nice job by Hayden Mast.
Why right here in
What
the
is
middle?
happening? Oh, it's offsetting.
Oh, my God.
All right, we need a fifth skater. Need a fifth skater. Well, Palmisano is going to join Sunkel, Huber, Kirtland, and Wallace. That's a tough call there. All right. The Predators now have it, skating below the goal line. Wallace battling to gain possession of the puck, supported by basically every Columbus Capital. Shot now coming, sent wide of the goal. Kirtland first to force the puck below the goal line. Sunkel now playing low in the zone as well. Puck's going to be sent back up to the point. Shot wide. Kirtland's now going to try and get to this puck, and he does. Trying to get it up to Gio, but reversed again by Pittsburgh. Rogan in a pretty good individual battle there. But Pittsburgh still has it. Boomer blocks that puck. Now he gets it away, and he's got Palmisano. Couldn't quite get it to him, but they did have the red line, so no icing. Palmisano, man. Oh, Boomer thought he had a trailer, and he didn't. So the Preds now 3-on-2. Ooh.
Stopped at the line. That's offside.
It's offside. Yeah, puck's offside.
Go all the way down.
All right. I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. 5:02 remaining in the third period. So we're going to have Lai, McDonough. We need a forward. We need a forward. We need a forward. We need a forward. Blamble's coming. Here we go. Kirtland and Wallace. Puck won by the Predators deep into the neutral zone here. Predators going to try and send it up to the blue line. Denied by Rogan. Good stick there by Rogan. He's quietly had a nice game. Been asked to play in a lot of difficult situations today. Here's Wallace. Tried to cut that off. Good back check by Lai. Here's a hard shot coming. Redirected right at the goal by the Predators. Predators play pretty fundamental hockey.
Yeah.
It's a good hockey team. Boys are right there with them. Found themselves on the wrong hand of the man advantage a lot in the second period there. All right, so Wallace forces the pass again below the goal line. Good goal there by the Predators. So that'll put them up 6-1. And unfortunately, I believe that kicks in the running clock.
Sure does.
So clock will start to run here. The Caps, I believe, have to cut it to 3 goals to get the clock to stop. So Lai, Blamble, McDonough, Racer, and Booms.
Running clock definitely helps our battery issue to get the rest of the game to save.
Oh, man.
We're good.
All right, 3:56 and counting. We're going to kick that guy out of the face-off circle. All right, Mason Lai wins that back. Booms has it. Sent up. Oh,
they're not even going.
So,
Can't believe they didn't call that.
Okay.
This is where it gets out of control when they don't call those.
Yep. We're just holding on to Mason Lai's stick there. All right, getting a little silly here.
Here it comes. Oh.
All right, so Predators have it. Mason trying to gain possession. Racer able to feather it in to the offensive zone. Puck reverse back up. Predators now skating with it. Sent up. They're going to gain the blue line here. Mason Lai and Racer forcing the pass over. Good cutoff by McDonough here. McDonough's got Lai and Blamble moving up the left. McDonough's going to get a shot saved. 2:51 remaining in the third period. So Palmisano, Sunkel, Bristol, Racer, and Booms will be out here. Puck's down. Caps come away with it. Below the goal line here, we got a penalty. Clock should stop on a penalty, I think. Doesn't stop on a penalty?
I don't think it stops at all.
Maybe on an injury?
Injury, maybe.
All right, either way.
Now they stop it. So, but not before 8 seconds went away.
No.
Oh, you know what? You have to stop the clock to be able to put the penalty in.
Gotcha. All right, so Palmisano has it, sends it towards the net. It's going to be iced. Yeah, this is just what we're going to do. The puck's going to be iced. Going to hustle back here.
All right, let's clean things up here real quick. Just a reminder, we'll be back on a little before 9:30 tomorrow for Game 3 of our pool play.
Yep.
So we're going to have a quick exit here.
All right, Wallace is going to prevent the exit there. He's got it. Hopefully going to get a shot here. Oh, just rolls off his stick. Wallace still skating with it. Now to the goal line. Sunkel now has the puck. Gets it on his forehand. Sends it towards the net high. Palmisano has it. Going to send it below the goal. Predators probably going to try and ice it. Not able to. Kept in by Wallace, but the puck is, going to stay in. Now it's out. All right, so Predators skating with it. Just going to ice. What is this? Too many men.
Milkshake.
We're just kind of delaying. Just running out of clock here, though.
Yeah, there was 2 minutes left when that penalty went up. So he should have been out.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a 6-1 game with less than a minute left.
Yeah, I would have liked to not had a minute expire as we're trying to figure out who from the Predators is going to go into the box there, but can't always get what you want, Nick. 30 seconds. Oh, look at that. That's a gift. 38 seconds back on the clock.
Random 38.
Why not? All right, Mason Lai settles in. Mason's had a nice job at the face-off circle today. That one doesn't go his way, but Mason's come away with, oh, great. We're just going to pin it. Mast takes it. Nice job by...
Oh, that's a
Mast
goal.
Hey, how about that?
Oh, nice.
Hayden Mast. Power play goal.
And you know what? You never know with goal differentials and tiebreakers and everything else as the clock runs out. Likely right at the next drop.
Yeah, so clock's probably going to expire here. But Capitals finding a way back. You know, they pretty much played him even in the first period, played him even in the third period. At the second period, penalties just got away from him, Nick.
Well, we're up 1-0 in this third period.
No, they scored.
They scored.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, they were down 2-1 after the first period. Played them even in the third period. It was a tough second period.
All right, I'm going to shut this down, get back to the hotel, and get set up over there for dinner.
All right,
So,
thanks
sir.
everybody for watching, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Good luck to Tizzy Huber. First game of her career tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Anybody broadcasting it?
Live Barn.
Oh, there.